How to rebuild trust after a conflict. Steps to heal your relationship. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, whether it's with a partner, friend, or colleague. However, when conflict damages trust, it can feel like a difficult barrier to overcome. Rebuilding trust requires time, effort, and a mutual commitment to healing. This article outlines practical steps to help you repair and strengthen trust after a conflict, paving the way for a healthier and more resilient relationship. Hack 1. Acknowledge the conflict and take responsibility. The first step in rebuilding trust is acknowledging that the conflict occurred and accepting responsibility for your role in it. Avoid shifting blame or minimizing the issue, as this can prevent the healing process from moving forward. Action step. Reflect on the conflict and identify your contributions to the problem. Apologize sincerely if necessary and express your willingness to work through the issue together. This sets the tone for open, honest communication. 2. Listen actively and empathetically. Effective communication is the cornerstone of rebuilding trust. It's important to listen to the other person's perspective without interrupting or becoming defensive. This shows that you respect their feelings and are committed to understanding their point of view. Action step. Practice active listening by making eye contact, nodding, and using verbal affirmations. Paraphrase their concerns to ensure you've understood their emotions and experiences. This helps both parties feel heard and validated. 3. Apologize sincerely. A genuine apology goes beyond just saying, "I'm sorry." It involves acknowledging the hurt you've caused, expressing remorse, and committing to avoid similar mistakes in the future. A heartfelt apology can be a powerful tool in mending a fractured relationship. Action step. When apologizing, be specific about what you're apologizing for. Take ownership of your actions and offer reassurance that you're working on change. Avoid excuses or conditional apologies like, "I'm sorry, but..." 4. Be patient and give time. Rebuilding trust doesn't happen overnight. Both parties need time to heal and adjust, so patience is essential. Trying to rush the process can make things worse, as it may seem like you're trying to force a resolution before the other person is ready. Action step. Give the other person space if they need it, and avoid putting pressure on them to forgive or trust you immediately. Let them set the pace for rebuilding the relationship, and focus on consistently showing that you're committed to change. 5. Communicate openly and honestly. Open and honest communication is key to preventing future conflicts and restoring trust. Share your feelings, needs, and expectations in a clear and respectful manner. At the same time, be receptive to the other person's feelings and concerns. Action step. Set aside regular time to check in with each other, especially if the relationship has experienced strain. Encourage openness by asking questions like, "How are you feeling about things now?" Or, "Is there anything else we need to talk about?" Number 6. Work on forgiveness. Forgiveness is a critical part of rebuilding trust. It's important for both parties to let go of lingering resentment or grudges in order to move forward. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning hurtful behavior, but it does mean making a conscious choice to heal and rebuild. Action step. If you're the one who's been hurt, give yourself time to process your emotions before offering forgiveness. If you've caused the hurt, understand that forgiveness may take time and should not be demanded. Focus on earning back trust through consistent actions. 7. Commit to positive change. Words alone aren't enough to rebuild trust. You must back up your words with actions that demonstrate your commitment to improving the relationship. This might involve making changes to your behavior, communication style, or how you handle conflict moving forward. Action step. Identify specific behaviors or habits that contributed to the conflict and make a conscious effort to change them. For example, if poor communication was the issue, work on being more transparent and responsive in your conversations. 8. Establish boundaries. Setting clear, healthy boundaries is an important part of maintaining trust in a relationship. Boundaries help both parties feel respected and safe, reducing the likelihood of future conflicts or misunderstandings. Action step. Have an open discussion about each other's needs and boundaries. Make sure both parties feel comfortable expressing their limits and commit to respecting those boundaries moving forward. 9. Rebuild trust through consistency. Trust is built on consistency. After a conflict, it's crucial to follow through on your promises and be reliable in your words and actions. Consistency shows the other person that they can depend on you over time. Action step. Be consistent in keeping your word, whether it's showing up when you say you will, maintaining open communication, or sticking to the commitments you've made. Small, reliable actions over time will gradually rebuild the trust that was lost. Part 10. Seek professional help if needed. In some cases, rebuilding trust may require outside help, especially if the conflict was deeply hurtful or complex. A therapist or counselor can help guide you through the healing process, offering tools and strategies for resolving issues and strengthening your relationship. Action step. If you find that communication is breaking down or emotions are too overwhelming, consider seeking couples therapy or individual counseling. A professional can provide a neutral space to explore difficult emotions and help both parties move forward. Conclusion. Rebuilding trust after a conflict is not easy, but it's possible with mutual effort, patience, and commitment. By listening empathetically, communicating openly, and making positive changes, you can begin to heal and strengthen your relationship. Remember, trust takes time to rebuild, but with consistent action and a genuine desire to repair the damage, you can move forward toward a healthier and more trusting connection.